Shifting reality is the truth that transcends circumstance. Truth and reality are concepts that shape our understanding of the world, but they are distinct in how they function and influence our perceptions. While they are often used interchangeably, the difference between the two has significant implications in philosophy, science, and daily life. Truth. Truth refers to statements or beliefs that correspond to facts or actual states of affairs. It is typically aligned with honesty, integrity, and a correct understanding of something. Truth is often seen as absolute, existing independently of personal beliefs or perceptions. It is objective, meaning that no matter how someone feels about it, the truth remains unchanged. In some philosophical traditions, such as that of Plato, truth is linked to ideals or forms that transcend human perception. For example, mathematical truths, like 2 + 2 = 4, exist outside of individual beliefs and perceptions. They are universally accepted regardless of who observes them. However, truth can also be subjective, especially in personal or moral realms. For instance, someone's personal truth about happiness or fulfillment may differ from another's, yet both can still be valid within their individual contexts. Reality. Reality, on the other hand, is the state of things as they exist, whether we are aware of or understand them. Reality is often considered to be concrete and physical, including everything we experience through our senses. However, it also includes abstract concepts like time, laws of nature, and emotions. The challenge with reality is that our perception of it can be flawed. People can experience the same event but interpret or describe it differently, depending on their background, beliefs, or cognitive biases. Reality exists beyond individual understanding and remains constant even if our knowledge of it is limited or distorted. For example, while the reality of the Earth's shape is that it is spherical, for many centuries people believed it was flat. Their perception of reality was incorrect, but the truth of the Earth's shape remained unchanged. Comparison: the relationship between truth and reality. 1. Objective vs. subjective experience. Truth is often seen as objective and universal, whereas reality can sometimes feel subjective due to individual perception. However, ultimate reality is also objective, it simply exists. For instance, two people may experience the same reality, a storm, but one might see it as a frightening, destructive force, while the other sees it as beautiful and powerful. 2. Perception and misconception. Perception can distort reality, making people think they are seeing the truth when, in fact, their understanding is flawed. The truth is what corresponds to reality, but our subjective views of reality may not always align with the truth. An example is an optical illusion. Reality is what the object truly is, but the truth of what we perceive might differ due to the illusion. 3. Philosophical vs. practical implications. Philosophically, the truth seeks to uncover how things really are, pushing beyond mere appearances to discover deeper meanings or laws. Reality, however, focuses more on what is, including what is visible and tangible. In science, the quest is for truth about reality, understanding the universe's laws, matter, and forces through empirical observation. Science seeks the truth of reality through experiments and proof. 4. Human mind: truth, creation or perception of reality. Many psychologists argue that we create personal truths based on our experiences, which form mental maps of how we navigate reality. Our habits, beliefs, and perceptions shape our personal truth. But reality remains consistent, even if our truths evolve over time. In this sense, humans are constantly adjusting their understanding of reality as new truths are uncovered, e.g., scientific discoveries. Example: truth vs. reality in life situations. Consider someone living in poverty but with a deep belief that they will achieve financial success. Their reality is current hardship, but their truth, the conviction that they will prosper, can influence their actions, eventually changing their reality. The power of belief or faith, although not directly altering the present reality, drives behavior that can create new outcomes. Truth and reality are closely linked but differ in nature. While reality is the state of the world as it exists, truth is about understanding and aligning with that reality. Our perceptions, beliefs, and experiences influence how we interact with both, but truth will always aim to align with the true nature of reality, even when our understanding of it is incomplete. Imagine a man named James who was diagnosed with a severe illness. Doctors, after multiple tests and consultations, told him that his condition was terminal and he only had a few months to live. This was his reality according to medical science, supported by lab results, clinical evaluations, and the best knowledge available to the medical professionals. The doctor's prognosis seemed inescapable, a fate sealed by the cold, hard reality of his body's condition. However, James held a different truth within himself. He believed in the power of the mind, faith, and his ability to heal. He saw his body not as something doomed, but as something capable of regenerating, given the right mindset and conditions. James refused to accept the doctor's reality as the final truth. Instead, he embarked on a journey of healing through alternative means: meditation, nutrition, spiritual growth, and focusing on positive belief systems. His truth was rooted in the belief that the mind could influence his body's healing process. The power of belief and truth. James didn't deny the reality of his diagnosis. He acknowledged what the doctors told him, but he also chose to believe a deeper truth, that the body is resilient and can heal itself, given the right mental and physical nourishment. While reality dictated one path, James chose to redefine his truth by focusing on a different outcome. He visualized himself healthy, embraced emotional healing practices, and consistently practiced gratitude and positive affirmations about his life. This wasn't an easy journey. He faced physical pain, doubt from family and friends, and the overwhelming evidence of what seemed like an inevitable decline. But he clung to his truth, that he could overcome this illness, that his body was capable of rejuvenation. This truth became his driving force. A shift in reality. Months passed, and James's health began to stabilize. Eventually, to the astonishment of his doctors, his illness went into remission. The same doctors who once told him there was no hope now marveled at his recovery. His belief in his truth, that his mind could heal his body, had transformed his reality. This story highlights how, while reality often appears rigid and unchangeable, truth, especially personal truth, can be a powerful force. It can fuel resilience, open the door to alternative approaches, and even create new outcomes that defy the original reality. The comparison: sickness, belief, and wealth. Reality, sickness. The doctor's diagnosis represents the reality. It's based on science, facts, and what can be observed. In this case, the diagnosis was dire, and reality painted a bleak picture. Truth, belief. James's truth, however, was different. He believed that the body has an incredible capacity to heal itself. His truth wasn't visible, tangible, or scientifically supported at first, but it was powerful enough to influence his actions and, ultimately, his reality. Mindset and wealth. This same principle applies to wealth. A person born into poverty might accept their reality, the lack of money, resources, or opportunities. But someone who holds the truth that they can achieve financial success through hard work, creativity, and perseverance can transform that reality. Many self-made millionaires began with little but held onto their truth that they could succeed, and their belief helped them attract the wealth they desired. In life, reality may present limitations, whether in the form of illness, poverty, or hardship. But our truth, what we believe to be possible, can break through those limitations. Like James, we have the power to challenge reality with our own truth and reshape our lives. Our truth can lead us to take actions that shift our circumstances, sometimes even in miraculous ways. David and Goliath, 1 Samuel 17. In the story of David and Goliath, the young shepherd David faced a terrifying reality: a giant named Goliath, a seasoned warrior who had the entire Israelite army trembling in fear. Goliath's imposing stature and military experience made him a formidable opponent, and by all earthly standards, there was no way a young, inexperienced boy like David could defeat him. However, David held onto a deeper truth: his unwavering faith in God. He believed that the battle was not merely between him and Goliath, but that God was with him. This truth empowered him to act, despite the daunting reality before him. David rejected King Saul's armor, relying instead on his sling and 5 smooth stones. His confidence lay not in physical strength, but in the belief that God would deliver him from the giant. Against all odds, David triumphed over Goliath with a single stone. His truth, that God's power was greater than any enemy, conquered the reality of Goliath's immense strength and experience. This story illustrates how David's belief in God's truth allowed him to overcome a seemingly insurmountable challenge. Moses and the Exodus, Exodus 3-14. The story of Moses and the Exodus from Egypt is another powerful example of truth overcoming reality. Moses was tasked by God to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt, despite the harsh reality of Pharaoh's immense power and the Egyptian army's dominance. The Israelites had been enslaved for generations, and from a worldly perspective, the idea of freedom seemed impossible. Moses, though initially hesitant, came to believe in the truth of God's promise that he would free his people. Through a series of plagues and miraculous events, Moses and the Israelites experienced the truth of God's power. Even when Pharaoh finally let the Israelites go, they faced another seemingly hopeless situation at the Red Sea, with Pharaoh's army closing in behind them. Once again, the reality was grim. but Moses held onto the truth of God's deliverance. By parting the Red Sea, God made a way where there seemed to be none, allowing the Israelites to cross on dry ground and escape. Moses' faith in God's truth enabled him to lead his people to freedom, despite the overwhelming reality of their situation. Prophet Abraham, and the fire, Surah Al-Anbiya 21:51-70. In the Quran, the story of Prophet Abraham, reflects a deep commitment to truth that defies harsh reality. Ibrahim lived in a society that worshipped idols, but he held the truth that there is only one God, rejecting the false idols of his people. His belief in monotheism enraged his community, and they attempted to punish him by throwing him into a blazing fire. The reality of being thrown into a fire was certain death. But Ibrahim's unwavering faith in the truth of God's power allowed him to face this peril. According to the Quran, God intervened and commanded the fire to be cool and peaceful for Ibrahim, sparing his life. Ibrahim's truth, the oneness and power of God, conquered the physical reality of the fire's destructive power. In all these stories, a greater truth rooted in faith and belief in a higher power allowed individuals to overcome harsh realities. David, Moses, and Ibrahim all faced dire circumstances that seemed insurmountable, yet their deep conviction in a truth beyond the visible world enabled them to triumph. These stories show that when we hold onto a truth that transcends our immediate reality, whether it's faith in God, belief in the strength of our spirit, or the power of perseverance, we can overcome even the most challenging situations. It is important to embody the truth you want. We create our reality. Knowing what you stand by, living in it will create the truth you want to see. Affirmations to overcome reality and strengthen truth. 1. My truth is greater than my current reality. This affirmation encourages you to believe that your inner truth can surpass the limitations of your present circumstances. 2. I trust in my ability to reshape my reality through my thoughts and beliefs. It reinforces the idea that your mindset has the power to influence your reality. 3. My beliefs create my experiences, and I choose empowering beliefs. By acknowledging that beliefs shape experiences, this affirmation empowers you to align with beliefs that lead to positive outcomes. 4. Even in difficult situations, I remain connected to the truth of my strength and potential. Helps remind you that challenges are temporary and that your inner truth holds unlimited potential. 5. My mind is a powerful tool. I create the reality I desire with my focus and imagination. This shifts focus from external challenges to internal creative power. 6. I choose to see beyond current limitations and align with my higher vision. This encourages a shift in perspective, allowing you to see beyond immediate obstacles. 7. I have the power to transform my reality, starting with my thoughts. Emphasizes that transformation begins within. 8. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow stronger and live my truth. Reinforces that obstacles are opportunities for personal growth and truth realization. 9. I am not defined by my circumstances, I define my reality through my beliefs. Helps disconnect from external labels and reaffirm that your inner beliefs are the primary shapers of your life. 10. I focus on what I can control and trust that my truth will manifest in time. Encourages patience and focus on personal agency, fostering peace and trust in the process. 11. My thoughts and beliefs are the foundation of my future reality. A reminder that the reality you experience begins with your thoughts and beliefs today. 12. I align myself with the truth of abundance, love, and health in every moment. By repeating this, you attract more of what aligns with your truth, regardless of the current circumstances. 13. I am more than my past, my future is guided by the truth of who I am becoming. A powerful affirmation to move beyond past failures or hardships and focus on the transformation ahead. 14. Reality is malleable, I shape it with the clarity of my mind and the strength of my belief. Reinforces the idea that reality is not fixed but can be influenced and shaped by thought. 15. I release fear and doubts. My truth will shine and create the life I envision. Encourages letting go of negative emotions that cloud your belief in your truth. 16. I embrace change, knowing that my truth leads me toward the life I desire. Instills confidence in the transformative power of your truth, even when facing uncertainty. 17. I trust in the process of life, knowing my truth will unfold in divine timing. This affirmation helps build patience and faith in the journey. 18. I am worthy of the life I dream, and I will manifest it through my belief and actions. Strengthens self-worth and emphasizes the importance of aligned actions in bringing forth your desired reality. 19. I live with the understanding that my truth always prevails over temporary setbacks. O focuses on the enduring nature of truth in the face of temporary difficulties. 20. I am grateful for the challenges that help me discover the strength of my truth. O encourages gratitude for challenges as opportunities to strengthen your inner truth. In conclusion, by using these affirmations regularly, you shift your focus from the limitations of reality and strengthen the belief in your truth. Reality may present obstacles, but your truth, when nurtured and empowered, can transform your life. Keep affirming and visualizing the world you want to create, and over time, you'll find your reality shifting to align with your deepest truth. Thank you for listening. Please share this message, because someone out there might be on the brink of losing hope, and your action could be what saves them. We never know who's in need of encouragement today. Someone might feel like giving up, but by sharing, you could bring light into their life. If you're struggling, even if you've been told you only have a few days to live, do not give up hope. Embrace the truth you want to see in your life. You have the power to live beyond what anyone says. Remember, nothing dies, energy cannot be created or destroyed. Everything you need already exists within and around you. Hold on to your truth and allow it to shape your reality. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Hotspot channel. Your support can change someone's life, including your own.